Far be it from me to bitch and moan because you know if you watch these video reports, I'm just not that type of guy, he says sarcastically, ha ha. But since we've established that point, and since one of the main reasons I do this daily video report is to get things off my chest is, I just want to say it is effing cold on the East Coast. So I get on Monday night, like at 1 in the morning, I fly back, and of course it's snowing. And then it snowed some more yesterday, and suddenly there's 3 inches of snow on my driveway. I'm sorry. These people that always say, oh, I love living in some place where I can have the 4 seasons. Hey, listen, the only seasons I care about, college basketball, college football, and baseball. That's all. I don't care about those other seasons. You can have the snow. I'm looking here at the 10-day forecast for back home. And of course, you know, home is both coasts for me. I'm looking at the forecast. Today it's going to be 72. Thursday it's going to be a high of 75. Friday, 75. Saturday, the high is going to be 76 and the low is going to be 49. Here, the high in the Philadelphia region on Saturday is going to be 16, my wife told me this morning, and the low is going to be 0. And there are 0 reasons that I can think of to want to be here more than a week. I just can't wait to escape. But since we've now established that I'm not that type of guy who bitches and moans, let's move forward here. Listen, in all seriousness, I was unable to get the video report up yesterday. And I also didn't have time because I had a multitude of doctor's appointments yesterday. So I wanted to first address the charity play of the week situation before I get to my 2 complimentary plays. Thanks to Scott Delaney, who cashed in with his Western Conference Total of the Year on Monday night with Portland and Memphis going over the total with ease, a play that you got for free. The charity play of the week has now won 6 of the past 8 weeks, and for the 30th time in 48 weeks. Now, I established this program back in March of 2012, so I can't believe sometimes when I reflect upon it that it's been over 5 years. But for those of you along for the ride, countless times by making just small contributions, you've been able to positively affect the lives of so many people in times of need. And over the years, I've often tried to follow up and, you know, see what has happened to some of the families and the recipients along the way. And listen, not all of it's good news. You know, we're dealing with a lot of death and dying here, and that's just the way it is. One such case and one such recipient that I first brought to your attention back in February of 2013, a family from the Independence, Missouri area. The mother, Ashley Britton, put up a fundraising page for her small daughter, a girl by the name of Zoe, who suffers from 2 very rare neurological issues. And, 15 spinal taps this little girl has had already. 15 of them. Just amazing. I could not possibly put into words and say it as eloquently the reason why I wanted to repeat this particular family as the recipient this week than the words that her mother used on the page. So indulge me for 30 seconds here. Her mother says about her daughter, she is on nearly 3 dozen different medications and the hospital bills are always drowning us. Right now, we could use help paying down some of our medical bills and helping cover well over $1,000 a month in medications. Even $5 is a huge help. Thank you so much in advance for taking the time to love Zoe and help our family. It means more to you, more than you will ever know. Again, I can't say it any better. So I've often said to you, I don't care if you put $5 or $50 in. It doesn't matter if you go to the fundraising site. If you click on the link right here underneath my video report, you'll see the $250 that I put in earlier today. You don't have to put that much in. All I ask is you make a contribution. And I realize that less than 25% of the people that get the free play make contributions, but I still always have hope. Just like these families in times of need always have hope. So I'm asking you to do your part again and make a donation. I don't care if it's today, tomorrow, or the next day. Just make a donation. That's all I ask. Visa, MasterCard, your credit card, your PayPal is all accepted, and all the details, etc., are available by simply scrolling down the homepage. When the charity play week of the week wins, of course, I am not beyond bribing you, and I've done that again here today. Save $175 off the purchase price of any handicapper 60-day package by using coupon code SAVE175. Or you can save $125 off the purchase price of any handicapper's 30-day package by using SAVE120. You save $175 off the 60-day package. Let me get it right. SAVE175. You save $125 off of any 30-day package by using coupon code SAVE125. Now, some of you out there may be wondering, well, how am I getting $125 off a 30-day package, but I'm only getting $175 off a 60-day package, because if you go to the site, you'll see the 60-day packages are already so much more heavily discounted. The longer the package, the bigger the discounts. The discounts are already built in. So when you see the difference, you don't look at the money, but when you see the difference in the original cost of the price, you'll see what the discount coupons truly do. And remember, if you happen to be involved in a long-term package with any particular handicapper here at the site and you want to extend it forward another 60 days, another 30 days, you not only get the discount, but if you have any instant rebates, they are applicable as well. You can always contact customer service. They will point you in the right direction to answer any of your questions. As for me, last night, I hit with another 15-dime college best bet. That's my normal top-rated play, a 15-dime release, because 99% of my plays are rated between 5 and 15 dimes, and I cashed in last night with an easy one. Texas Arlington, a team that I've talked about many times here on the video report and used many times. They had been slumping, but I rode them last night, and they delivered in the tail end of a 5-game road trip. Who plays 5 straight games on the road from a decent-sized conference like the Sun Belt anymore? I mean, the schedule makers should be shot. Anyway, they delivered. You got that 15-dime winner, number 10 out of 12 last night for over half price off, just $44 in fact, saving $55 off the regular price, just like the Michigan State winner on Saturday and a road route of Michigan and Ann Arbor, just like last Thursday's winner on Temple over Tulsa in overtime, just like last Wednesday's winner with Washington in overtime at home against Arizona State. Today I'm raising the bar, an ultra rare 20-dime release. This is it. I mean, it never gets any bigger for me than that in college basketball. They are few and far between. I've only had 12 of them ever since I've been doing these sites, and that's over a decade ago, guys. And this year, it's been such a good college basketball season, and you know my strategy. If you're winning, you got to press that action. You don't walk away from the craps table when you're in a hot roll. So this year, I've had 6 of those plays. I've won 5 of the last 6. I've got another one going tonight. You get it again, just like the previous 6 for over half price off, simply by using coupon code HOOPS, HOOPS, and all your other discounts, all your other promos, etc. from the other handicappers, number of them hot ones over on the homepage. Let me get to your complimentary plays. I'll do the last game first, which is going to be Nevada, -11 at home, a game that starts at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, Mountain West play against Air Force. Now, they won at Air Force. The Wolfpack did 86-63 back on January 9th, forced 17 turnovers in that game, turned into 22 points. Now, it is somewhat of a different Air Force team that Nevada is going to be taking on tonight in the rematch. They made a couple of personnel changes, one due to losing their starting point guard, who's had an injury-riddled campaign, Trevor Lyons. He's out once more. The guy that has replaced him has averaged or combined for 38 points in his last 2 games. And they've got another guy who is pretty much a bench player and a practice squad player. Frank Tui is his name, who has averaged over 13 points and 6 rebounds in the last 3 games. But here's the thing. I still like Nevada tonight. I know Air Force is coming off back-to-back home wins. In fact, the shocking home upset of Boise State, but not so shocking if you follow the Mountain West. This Boise State team has just totally collapsed here in the past 3 weeks. And this is a Falcons team that not only beat Boise, but beat Wyoming to win 2 straight at home after losing their prior 8 games. And during those 8 straight losses, they are 0-5 on the road, straight up and against the spread in conference play, all of them by margins of 12 points or more. They're only getting 11 here tonight. They lost by 12 at Wyoming, 19 at Utah State, hammered at UNLV by 36, crushed at New Mexico by 29, losing by 21 to just an average San Jose State squad as well. That's why I'm backing Nevada, minus the 11 here in this particular game. Nevada is coming off a 1-1 road trip. Both games they were an underdog. Shockingly lost to Colorado State in their last game out. And I say shockingly because a team that is 25th in the nation in terms of rebounding, grabbing about 40 boards a game, they were out-rebounded by 16 by Colorado State in that game. The offensive glass, Colorado State had 20 offensive rebounds in that game. So even though Colorado State shot well under 37% for the game, they managed to pull the upset. I got to think that you're going to see a refocused effort, especially on the glass, by Nevada tonight, and that's why I'm backing the Wolfpack in this game. Your other complimentary play, I often say don't put good money on bad teams, but we will make an exception with this free play tonight because we've got 2 bad teams. It's just a matter of figuring out which one is worse. And in my book, that's the road team, and I'm speaking of Tulane tonight at East Carolina. East Carolina 2-8, I believe, in AAC play, and Tulane is 1-9. But listen, Pirates have lost their last 2 games. They lost at Connecticut by 18 points, lost at home to Houston by 4. But before that, they had upset Temple at home. They had upset Memphis on the road as like a 18, 19-point road dog to snap a 6-game losing streak. Meanwhile, the Green Wave, that's Tulane, they're coming off an 8-point home loss to Central Florida. They've lost 6 in a row and 10 of their last 11. They're 1-4 on the conference road. They lost to Memphis by 12 on the road, lost by 18 at Houston, lost by 18 at Connecticut, lost by 22 at Cincinnati. Their lone win came at South Florida, which tells you how bad the South Florida Bulls are as well. I just think this price is a good shot to take East Carolina with, because the Pirates are only laying 4.5 points in this game. So East Carolina would be your other complimentary play, along with Nevada. Those are your 2 free selections for this bitterly cold, freezing my ass off Wednesday video report. Best of luck to you guys, and I wish you well. And of course, tomorrow we will be back here freezing once more and giving you hopefully some more free winners. Good luck, everybody. Talk to you again on Thursday.